The reason why I want to do this silent retreat is because I know that it's really important to spend time in silence, connect back to yourself, and be with nature. This is the perfect place to do that. We're literally in the middle of the jungle. Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. My name is Charlotte and I'm coming to you live from the Toronto airport, and I apologize if there's background noise because it's a busy place. So I wanted to document this journey to a 7-day silent retreat in Costa Rica with my partner. I really wanted to document this because I feel like people have a lot of questions about silent retreats. I know that they can be so beneficial and we can get such personal growth from going to a silent retreat and listening to what the silence has to say, but really it doesn't begin until we get to the destination. However, to get to Pachamama in itself is going to be an adventure, so that's why I really wanted to document this for you. It is a 5-hour flight to Costa Rica, to San Jose. And then once we get to San Jose, we are going to take the bus from the airport to the Airbnb, where I will check in with you again. And then we have 2 days before the silent retreat starts. So tonight it is Friday, July 28th. The silent retreat starts on Monday, but we have to get to Pachamama on Sunday before 3 p.m. It's not the easiest thing to do. There's only like 2 ways to get there. One of the buses we have to catch, there's only one bus leaving on Sunday at 12 p.m. So we have to make that bus. So that's why this video is going to be like a bit of an adventure in itself, because the stakes are high. So what I wanted to share with you about Pachamama, things I know for sure, I made some notes. Pachamama is in Costa Rica. I heard about Pachamama around 4 years ago when a friend of mine went to volunteer there. I'm going to leave their website in the description below so you can check it out for yourself. What it is ecological spiritual community. People live their normal lives there. They also host silent retreats, workshops, ceremonies. A lot of cool things happen at Pachamama. There's no belief system practice there. It's a safe space created for each fellow traveler to shed old layers, transcend limits, and discover wholeness. Also a place to heal, work on self-acceptance, and expansion of consciousness, which if you're here watching this, you know that's what we're here for, right? We're here to ascend. We're here to go within, and together we rise. The 6 pillars of Pachamama are meditation, emotional healing, physical rejuvenation, native ceremonies, ecological living, and mystical musical journeys. All they really have on their website about the silent retreat is that you do satsang twice a day. Satsang is when there's one teacher who shares spiritual teachings. It's just like a gathering. So we're doing that twice a day. We do yoga daily, various forms of meditation, and then the silent retreat ends with a sweat lodge down by the river. Something I've never done before, but I go to the sauna, so I'm hoping it's similar to that. I researched it and it seems safe as long as it's led by someone that knows what they're doing, and Pachamama definitely knows what they're doing. They've been around for 20 years and they host silent retreats multiple times a year. They have my full trust. The other thing I know for sure is that we're going to be eating mainly vegetarian and vegan food. Everything is organic. Our accommodations, we opted for a more comfortable option. My partner and I were going together, but we're staying in separate casitas, so it's kind of like your own room, cabin style. It has like a small little balcony, air conditioned, and we also have our own private bathroom with a private shower, private toilet, which is really nice. So it's gonna be interesting because we'll be there together, but we are not gonna be talking, we're not gonna be sleeping in the same bed, so we're gonna be having our own experience. So excited that we can go do this together. We were asked not to bring any single-use plastic. We had to buy 100% biodegradable and natural soaps, shampoos, anything that goes down the drain, because they have their own water system there and they don't want chemicals in it. We're gonna go to our gate now, board our flight, and I'll see you guys in Costa Rica. Stay tuned. Pilots, that will be good footage. Vloggy vlog, just checking in from San Jose. We are currently at our Airbnb where we stayed last night. The flight was really good, super smooth. However, there was a little bit of a hiccup once we arrived in San Jose. So when we got here, it was 8 p.m. and it was already dark, and I bring that up because there's something about when you land in a new country and it's dark, it brings on this extra layer of like okay, we want to get to the next destination. I thought we could just take the bus into the city, and I had the map of like where the Airbnb was. When we got off the plane, we had to ask some taxi drivers like, where is the bus station? And they were like, oh, it's out this way and like all the way around that way. So here we are outside of the airport at a bus stop with a whole bunch of locals. They told us we had to get the bus going into San Jose. I think we asked 5 different bus drivers because it would say San Jose on it, but it would have like another city, and they're like, no, I'm not going to San Jose. So we were like, what do we do? And the bus was the less expensive option. The other option is Uber. They have Uber here, but I'm trying this new company. It's called eSIM. I'll leave a link below. It's for SIM cards. You can download the SIM card before you even get to the country. At the airport yesterday, I was having some difficulties, so I didn't fully download the SIM card. So essentially, we didn't have internet. It was dark. We didn't know what bus to take. So we were like, all right, let's just take a cab. Let's just take a cab. It was more expensive. It was like 15,000 colones, which ended up being around $40 Canadian. I just had to like release the fact that the plan didn't go the way that I wanted it to go. And that is a part of travel, right? Like, you never really know how it's gonna go, and you just have to be grateful that we're in San Jose, that we are able to travel, that we have the means to do the more expensive options if we need to. The next part of this journey, I'm hoping it goes well. I'm praying that it goes well, because we have to get a bus to Santa Cruz. And the thing is, even the bus station websites, they're not easy to navigate. So we have to go to this bus station. We're gonna Uber there, buy a ticket, buy 2 tickets, and then we have to come back here and check out. If I sound stressed, it's because I kind of am. I'm just trying to be present, enjoy the journey. I'll talk to you guys later. I'll check in at the bus station or in Santa Cruz, depending on how this all goes. Talk soon. Coming to you live from Santa Cruz, the hotel that we're staying in. Okay, that was a crazy 8 hours. As I expected, it wasn't really a smooth process to get here. So it turned out that we didn't know the proper terminal to go to for the bus ticket to get to Santa Cruz. We went to a terminal to buy a ticket, and they were like, you can't get a ticket for Santa Cruz at this terminal. So then we had to go to a different terminal. Thank God they had Uber, which made it easier to get around. We went to that terminal and we bought a ticket for $12.30, and then we got back to the Airbnb, was looking at the ticket and realized he sold us one for $9.45, and we literally bought the ticket at $9.44. So he sold us a ticket for the wrong time. We had to go back to that bus station, get a new ticket. And the language barrier is harder in San Jose, in Costa Rica, than we anticipated. We only have experience in Mexico, in a Spanish-speaking country. Anyways, that was stressful. Then we had like an hour before the bus left, and we hadn't even eaten yet. So then we went to McDonald's, and we got to try the fried chicken there, which is actually really good. And then we went to Quiznos, and we bought 3 sandwiches, and then we got back to the Airbnb and they only gave us 2. A lesson learned here: always check the information on your tickets, on anything that you buy, to make sure it's right, and always look in the bag before you leave the restaurant. We're in Santa Cruz now. It was about a 4-hour bus ride, and then we just walked to the Airbnb, which was like 9 minutes, so that was super easy. We're gonna go eat now, get water, hopefully get some fruit, and then tomorrow we're on the final leg of the journey to get to Pachamama. In 24 hours, we will be at Pachamama, and the next morning will be the silent retreat. That's been the journey today thus far. Thank you for listening, and stay tuned. Okay, friends, we are in Santa Cruz. We're currently at the bus station. It's completely closed down, and there's only one bus that will take us to Asha now, and it leaves at 12:30. We just checked out of our Airbnb. We're just waiting now and hoping for the best, because we don't have tickets. We're hoping we can just pay once we get on the bus, and then we have to ask the bus driver to drop us off at Cruz to Pachamama, which is like a random bus stop, and then we have a 30-minute walk to Pachamama. Apparently people will like drive by and we can just get a ride with them. So that is the next leg of our journey. We'll see you at Pachamama. So we got off the bus and it's raining out and I'm walking up a big hill, but we're almost at Pachamama. We got to Pachamama. It was quite the adventure. The last part of our journey was a 30-minute walk. It was literally downpouring and it was just like, we're going into mountains, so it's just like completely uphill and then completely downhill, completely uphill, completely downhill. It was a journey in itself. That was wild. We got through it. We got to Pachamama, had a nice little tour of like the main buildings, had our first pre-meeting for everyone that's going to be a part of the silent retreat. We ate really good food. Food was so good. And then we just did a yin class, so we're really tired and we're ready for bed. I will talk to you guys tomorrow and give you more of a tour of where I'm staying. I wanted to do this tour because I promised you and I haven't done it yet. It's a little dark, but this is my room tour. I'll flip the screen here. Andrew's just hanging out. He looks like he's sleeping. Okay, he's sleeping. And just hanging some clothes to dry. A nice little balcony. Lots of windows, which is great. Air conditioner. This is my bed. It was made, but then I had a nap. Nice mosquito net, some lamps, my little wardrobe area. We also have a fridge. We're not staying in the same room. He's still sleeping. We're not staying in the same room. He's just hanging out until we go to dinner. And then at 7, we won't be able to talk, touch, look at each other until Sunday night. So we're just getting as much together time as possible right now. Okay, this is my bathroom. I have the luxury of having a bathroom that has my own shower, toilet that flushes, my sink, a mirror, a little shelfy shelf. So yeah, that is pretty much my room tour. I would show you outside. Okay, wait, let me see. I have a few neighbors. Yeah, they're hanging up there. You can't see them. They're bats. I have like 10 bats that live outside my door. Okay, you guys, this is the last time you're gonna hear from me until next Sunday because I'm going into silence tonight. We turned off the Wi-Fi. I'm just gonna use my phone for my alarm and a flashlight. The schedule right now, it's like 6:15 is a silent yoga session, and then we have breakfast, and then we have satsang, and then we do free dance, and then we do lunch, and then we have 3 hours free time until our Vipassana meditation. And then we have dinner, and then we have satsang, and then we have a listening meditation. And that is the schedule. That's going to be like that for the next 5 days. The reason why I want to do this silent retreat is because it's really just about reconnecting to yourself and spending time with yourself and with nature. So that's really why I want to do it. I think that it's going to be harder for Andrew and I because we're not allowed to make eye contact. Obviously no touching. We're staying in a different room, but to just like be around each other but not be able to talk, it's going to be challenging. Still nice having him here because it's like comforting. So anyways, we're going to go eat dinner now, and then our last dinner before we can't talk for 6 days. Talk to you guys later. Okay friends, I'm back. I'm out of breath because, as you can tell, it's very hilly. walking back to my room now. Thank you so much for following along on this vlog to get to Pachamama. I hope if you feel called that you get to experience this beautiful place. Thank you so much to the people who create places like Pachamama for us to come and to reset, to reconnect to ourselves so that we can come back to wherever we choose. Thank you for listening, and I'm going to do a podcast episode. Andrew might be on it, sharing our experiences about the silent retreat. So I'll talk to you guys later.